Welcome into the John M. Huntsman Center on the campus of the University of Utah, the site of the 2025 5A state tournament, as we have Alta versus Timpview. This is interesting to have Alta versus Timpview in this ball game. Going to be very, very interesting to see how this plays out.
Yeah, it will be. And for those who maybe had a meeting late morning, or I'm lost. So a lot of people now like, oh, so is this Timpview's tournament? And many would say so. And if you're Timpview, look, you haven't won anything yet. Got to deal with the next opponent in front of you, and that is the Alta Hawks, and two teams in the same region. Or sorry, they are not in the same region anymore. They used to be. But this will be a really interesting game. The length of Timpview and how Alta tries to deal with that.
It's just really interesting because when I talk about the two teams, it's really about, my mind was, hey, they're both in the same region, they're both in blah, 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 all that kind of crap. Not necessarily the case when you look at how this went between Alta and Timpview. And when I talk about Timpview, it's all interesting because I think it all comes down to Dean Ruckert. Number one, you've got to be able to stop him if you are Alta, and if you are the head coach of Timpview, you've got to find a way to get it moving.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, and I've said this before, I think Dean Ruckert is the best player in the state at getting to the free throw line. And once he starts to do that, he gets really comfortable really quickly. If I'm out, it's don't foul him, and that's easier said than done. But he's got a great support around him. I'd love Ison Aliai. That kid's game, to me, wears number 0, very electric, very quick, can get to the rim. You talk about Will Openshaw, who's a great partner. Jackson Ford is an absolute baller. Excuse me, Mason Ford is an absolute baller. Jackson will be. But we'll see Mason Ford a lot tonight. And Lincoln Holcomb can dial up some big-time shots as well. So it's a very balanced roster for the T-Birds. This Alta team, they're balanced too. You got Matt McKay inside. He plays a lot bigger than he is. And, of course, Dash Reiser leads the team in scoring. They had to deal with some injuries. Zach Papke's back today, so that's a good sign for the Hawks. This could be an up and down battle.
This is going to be interesting. You see the two men jumping for this ball, already gave each other a hug. But the referees in this one is Brian Brand, Shane Singer, and Jared Emmerich. As this one is underway, as they bring the ball into the front court. And, of course, I wanted to talk about our man, Reese Hall. It doesn't have to be Reese Hall. It's just going to be Dash Reiser. Dash Reiser. Is on the drive, going to pull up just inside the arc and cannot get that one to go. And the loose ball picked up and now on the run. Nolly Ice sends that ball to the corner, and yeah, he terminated.
It's a good closeout there by Boston Gray. Maybe forcing Timpview's hand a little bit there.
Got some decisions to make today. Has come up the floor with Dash Reiser, sends it up top to number 5. That one was quickly terminated. Now on the push, he sends it back out to Matt McKay, and he sends it back over to number 10. He can't get that one to go. Rebound by McKay, sends it out. Reiser is going to get called for double dribble.
Boy, a couple good looks for Alta on that possession. And a nice drive. Just strung off the backboard. And this Alta team has a lot of different ways they can score. Haven't had success early, and that's a good sign if you're a Timpview fan.
They just got to send this ball and get it moving. The 3 on the way, and good. How about that one from Callan's Tolstrup? And we're finally 3-0.
Yeah, I always forget to talk about Callan. Oh, nice block.
That was beautiful, right?
Yeah, Palmer racing back to get the deflection.
Here comes Ruckert. He leaves it to the high post. And, blocked by the rim. Not a bad idea there by Will Openshaw, and then all of a sudden it all came crashing down on him. Sends that out for three and got it. How about that one from Jackson Langford?
Well, you watch enough Alta, and you'll come to appreciate the game of Jackson Langford. It's usually around defense and intensity, but Langford stepping out and hitting an early three here for the Hawks.
So Naliai now just trying to get moving. Send it out in the corner. Can't get that one. Rebound and put back up. No. And the rebound is saved in. Oh. And saying, yeah, goes off of number 2.
One thing about Coach Engel, Timpview, they will pressure a lot.
Which is what he's done.
Yep.
So Reiser comes off the screen. Sends that ball to the corner. On the drive, and that one's tipped away. Was trying to make another pass, and it was off the mark. So Naliai going to work on Reiser. Dash hanging on his hip. Got that one up and in. Nicely done there from Ace Reiser.
Naliai continues to be one of my favorite players. Doesn't get talked about a lot. Man, he is so crafty good.
Naliai. Asa Naliai. Send that one out in the corner. Goes back to 3 on the way. Off the mark. Man alive. You just got to take the deep breath. Like, hey, man, just breathe it out. We're all going to be good.
Those negative angle shots, so difficult.
Especially when the whole thing became like, hey, get to the corner 3. Get to a corner 3. It's like, well, dude, like.
Well, you want the real corner? Because that's not an easy look, guys.
Hey, what do you want exactly? Like when it's a little negative, I mean it's super negative. He goes trying to go high-low and got a foul there on McKay.
And the more physical Matt McKay can be, the better. And that time, Devin just a little too much. So he picks up his first. They need Matt to get his full time today.
He goes up, can't get it, trying to tap it around. And the rebound taken down by Alta's number 10, Boston Gray. That ball tipped around and out taken. Rukert sends that one out. Naliai sends it to the corner. The 3 won't go. The rebound into the hands of number 2. That is Will Openshaw, who calmly takes that and puts it up and in.
There's a lot of length for Timpview. If you haven't learned that in the opening minutes, you will as the game continues. And Alta's trying to bat balls around into space to track him down. And Timpview right now, the length is just being a problem.
7-3 is Gray hands that one off and gets it back for 3. No, and the rebound taken by Will Openshaw. I promise I'll get the names right.
You're good. In fairness, I mean, this is the 8th game in 2 days. So, it starts to kind of mesh together a little bit.
The 3 won't go. The rebound to Openshaw. He goes back up, left hand, no. Still battling for the rebound, knocked it out of bounds. Absolutely, ball's gonna go to Alta. That's the thing, Papke, I'll get it right. Number 3 was Zach Papke. Boston Gray is number 10. I gotta remember that. So here's one and Dash Reiser.
Tell you, there's a lot of loose jerseys for Timpview. They might need to get those waistbands checked out because there's a lot of untuckage.
Well, and they can't even stay on top of it because everyone has them out. Like you can't even, it's just amazing. On the drive is McKay and he lays it up and in. 7-5. Man, this has just been a long first quarter, right?
Yeah, it has been. Been a lot of battles. Good work, but offensive board.
Couldn't get it, and then Gets a foul afterward. And the foul will go to 14 was Dash Riser.
Free throws coming up here for Lincoln Holcomb.
And the first free throw is good. Colin Hansen just checked in. There's Zap Papke. And he got one of two. And there's the board.
Papke was dealing with a really tough injury this year for Alta, missed several weeks. It's great to have him back. But boy, a healthy Zach Papke makes this team very different. And sorely missed him not being 100%. And be interesting how Alta tries to work through all that today.
Sends that over to Dash Riser, who pulls. Cannot get that one to go. And now on the push quickly up the floor to Open Shaw, who is fouled on his attempt to get an easy two by Luke Roberts. And it's going to put number 2, Will Openshaw, at the line.
Yeah, you can see a quick run out here by Timpview. I'm trying to take advantage of the leak there by Openshaw. And I'm talking about the injury to Papke. There's other Hawks not in the lineup today. I've had major minutes as the season's gone on, so fight through and test their depth here a little bit in the state playoffs.
Goes 1 of 2 from the free throw line, so 9-5 now. The lead for Timpview. Sends that one out to Hansen. Saw Quincy looks like, hey, just calm down. Like, just
9-5, you know what that sounds like?
What's that?
A half day's of work.
Well, it is just a half days of work, right? Sends that one out to Riser, who got it. There's your answer. Dash Riser knocks down the 3, and it's 9-8.
They need Dash to have a Dash kind of game, and by that it's 18-23. A couple threes, I'd go a long ways toward helping out to pull off the win.
Sends that one straight away. And that ball goes off of his knee. Absolutely. And I'll tell you what, this first quarter, we have not said a lot of Dean Ruckert name. He has not been called a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, and talk about Langford. He is one of the better defenders for Alta. They love to use him to take down top scorers.
On the drive is Hansen. He sends it up top to McKay. McKay hands it back to Dash Riser. So now Dash on the run. Got inside. Couldn't get the English to roll. Openshaw got the rebound. Here comes the run. 5 seconds. 4. Sends it out. 2. Off the mark. Tip it up and in. Oh, what a play. Lincoln Holcomb able to get that one in as we close out the first.
This is why you never give up on a play. Look at Holcomb coming in from the three-point line. Seconds ticking down. What a play.
Absolutely terrific. We go into the second quarter. It is Timpview 11 and Alta 8. You're watching the 2025 5A state tournament.
With a Tab Spend checking account, you earn big rewards. It's hard to not make a scene.
How's your card?
Oh, my card's right here.
That's a big card.
You should see how much it's earned me. Sorry, Grandma. Tab Spend isn't just another checking account. It's packed with benefits.
How do I get one?
Just scan this QR code or go to tabbank.com. It's all online and super easy to get started.
Welcome back into the John M. Huntsman Center. Dusty Lidster and Dane Stewart. We got the call for you, and just a lot of fun, at least from our point of view. I mean, it's an absolute blast.
No other place I'd rather be. It's the best week of the year. Well, they say Dean last to touch there.
Yeah, he did. Got it with his left hand. So off of his hand, 11-8, the score for Timpview. Send it over.
Little zone here for the T-Birds.
"13 seconds, Hansen. Can't hit the three. It's a bad defense. Like that ball to go inside out, right?
Yeah.
Send that ball out to Dean Ruckert. Dean works. Yeah, he got fouled there by Matt McKay. And that's going to lead to, is he calling on the fouls? Is he calling on shots? 2 shots.
Second on McKay. Talk about, they need Matt to be able to play a full game today. He's Papke to the table here to come on for Alta, but it's a big call here early in the second.
Just cannot get that one to drop. So out comes McKay. In comes number 1, right? That was Luke Roberts that came in. Or was that number 3, Zach Papke?
They both came in. Well, they're both on the floor.
As he does split the free throws there, Jackson Palmer. So now Palmer will come off. See, when we were growing up, this was a carry. I can't even
Yep.
My brain does not stop looking at that ball going, why is that not a carry? On a drive, nice take, couldn't get it. And off the rebound, here comes the Timpview T-Birds.
We also had a lot more travelings because you didn't have the Euro back then, you know.
Oh, my. Can't even get me started on that.
2 steps, it was going the other way.
And it's only 2 steps.
Yep.
The Euro step is just like, what the hell are we talking about?
Good D here by Alta.
Yeah, nice take and make. As Bray was totally out of position.
I mean, he's doing his best, but just the body of Tolstrup there, not going to be able to just body that away from getting to the rim.
As Gray gives that one up to Papke. Hands that one to Hansen. Hansen on the drive. Nice drive. And count it. Absolutely. Going to count the bucket. And we'll go to the free throw line looking for the 3-point play.
Hansen coming off the bench. Love the decision there. Go right at it. We call Tolstrup here for his first.
Well, they called it on the... I've got to see that one more time. But either way, there's just one more kid that may have been the person that got it. But I don't think it was 33, but it could have been somebody else. So here we go, 14-11. The T-Birds with the lead. Oh, lobs that one up and in. That is the first bucket for Dean Ruckert.
A nice lead there to the bucket.
Nice reverse and gets it. And a lead to 16-13. The 3 is well short. Now on the run with Hansen.
Didn't really take a full jump there and kind of left it short as a result.
The funny thing is the guy on our side did not actually run a goat drill. As that one's off the mark, rebound, and then foul. Going to put 33 at the free throw line. It's going to be Colin Tolstrup. But like that whole thing, like he's coming at the floor, the kid was like just in front of him and just barely outside of him.
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell you doing? And he was like staring at him when he put up the shot. As the free throw is good.
Substitution number 3, Zach
Papke back on the floor here.
Roberts. For Timpview number 2, Will Openshaw. Number 5, Jensen Brawley. Replacing Ford and Holcomb.
So Ford and Holcomb comes off the floor as Naliai and others come on the floor for Coach Izzy. Hopefully you heard all that through our net zone. As the second one is good. So 18-13. As up the floor comes Dash Riser. Dash tried to snap that off and you got tipped around and taken away.
Yeah, tough pass when you're dealing with the length Timpview has there.
Yeah, it's going to be a block on
I call this on the drive, actually. They're going to call Gray. You see, he got a hand. You see those two hands. Well, they will call it here on the shot.
So the question I have is if it's on Gray, then there is no foul because you would have said he got him on the drive.
Well, so there's two things. So one, when he starts that drive, two hands are on the hip. So I thought that's what they were initially calling. But after talking, they're saying, no, it was on the shot. So they may be saying that swipe, he caught some of the arm as he was going up, would be my guess. They didn't clarify that foul was on someone else. They're keeping it on Gray. So
just like blown away by that. Got the first and makes the second. 20-13, a big deficit here in the second quarter. Got to get it across the timeline, thank you. Sends that one out, the three on the way, and got it. How about that three there from Luke Roberts?
Yeah, Alta needed that just to hang around, right? Try to keep some confidence going on the offensive end. Big corner three there from Luke.
Big thing here is they got to step it up. As the defender is there, got the charge. Well, that's called quickly. As Jackson Palmer trying to get something done and gives away a foul. And I don't blame him. I don't love the idea, but I also,
Yeah, it feels like Timpview should be ahead by a lot more. Just a two-possession game here.
Gets in the lane, and oh, how about that from Dash Riser? Oh, mercy. So 20-18. Remember, it was 20-13. I thought, oh, this is going to get along. Like, we're going to all be. And he traveled. Absolutely, his open shot. Finally went to go make a move and travels.
Great push here from Alta. Midway in this second quarter.
Oh, well, man, I take that back. As Hansen went to get that off, it was blocked by Openshaw. Here comes Dean Rucker. Snaps that one across. The three short. The rebound there, got it back. And he'll send it out to Dean Rucker. So Dean on the drive and gets the foul call. That one's an easy one there on Langford.
It's a second for Timpview.
His second and the fourth team foul.
Shooting two shots will be Dean Rucker.
Talk about his ability to get to the line, just the 2 points.
Substitutions for the Hawks. Number 11, Cole Lemon. Number 24, Colby Goodfellow.
So all interesting to see Lemon and Goodfellow come on the floor. And the free throw is good there from Dean Ruckert. So 22-18, the lead for Timpview. .20 seconds to go in the shot clock. The pull from Dash Reiser, couldn't get it. Rebound in the hands of number 1, that is Dean Ruckert. As Ruckert brings it up and snaps it near side. He's going to go to work on the smaller defender and just goes right through him. My gosh, Luke Roberts had no shot.
No. Again, the size of Timpview, they've done a nice job utilizing that to their strength on both ends of the floor here. Back to 6.
3 on the way, won't go. Rebound was tipped and then taken, and then we have a foul on the rebound, but it's going to be on Jackson Palmer, his second of the half.
Foul on number 5, Jackson Palmer of Timpview. His second team foul.
Yeah, loose ball foul there. He'll come off the floor here. And that's where the height can do you some disadvantage, right? You think you should be able to just get over a player, reach over, and that's a loose ball.
Yeah. Kind of amazing. Here's Reiser. Jeez, I had to save that one in too. Unbelievable. As Hansen nails the 3. There goes a little bit of a roll.
Boy, if Colin can hit that shot, that will really help Alta. You talk about some of the firepower that not fully healthy today. They could use contribution like that.
Sends that ball into the corner. Now you're going to drop it down along the baseline. Oh, man. How about the take and finish by Will Openshaw?
Again, we talk about the length. Work into the paint. Help comes over. See that hand coming down from Goodfellow. Nice finish.
So it will be Openshaw going to give away the one-team challenge. And he can't get the second one to go. So 26-21, T-Birds. So doesn't take the screen. Ten seconds on the shot clock. Yeah, that's a giveaway.
In a real tough spot.
Yep.
Tough angle to get a shot away.
Absolutely. Steps back now, throws it across the court. Can't take it, sends it out for 3, and he does. How about that one from Callan Tolstrup? 11 points for Tolstrup.
Yeah, he's had himself a half. A lot of that has been from the outside. Done a great job finding him, and he's hit down those shots whenever he's had the chance.
Sends it up top to Hansen. As he hands that one off. And now this is to Dash Reiser. 10 seconds. 7 seconds. That one's blocked as he got it off. And how about it? They shut off the shot clock. And the ball went in the hands of Alta, who then scored.
Yeah, Papke with a nice finish there.
Send that ball to the corner. Can't get it. Rebound is taken by Papke. Man, what a first half and what a close to the half as well. As we go to halftime, it is the T-Birds 29 and it's Alta 23. You're watching and listening to Dusty Litzer and Dane Stewart at the 2025 5A State Tournament.
With a a tab spend checking account, you earn big rewards. It's hard to not make a scene.
Cash or card?
Oh, my card's right here.
That's a big card.
You should see how much it's earned me. Sorry, Grandma. Tab spend isn't just another checking account. It's packed with benefits.
How do I get one?
Just scan this QR code or go to tabbank.com. It's all online and super easy to get started.
John and Huntsman Center, Dusty Lister and Dane Stewart with you. An interesting ball game because it's Timpview 29 and Alta 23. The end of that first half was absolutely insane.
Yeah, I mean, Alta showed a great push there a couple times. Timpview was able to fend it off. Really, Callan Tolstrup has been the guy for Timpview. 11 points for him. He's had a couple threes. The length of Timpview has been disruptive to Alta, and that's what they got to figure out. How do you try to score over the length and pressure that Timpview will bring? We'll find out because it's now or never for the Hawks.
Well, there's nothing they can do to hold it back. And when you think about what's going to take in this second half, I'm just so curious of who is going to step up and say, all right, I will be the place you can go to get scoring out of me. As Reiser is called for a charge, absolutely. Young man had no answer. And the hard part is that as much as you know that I want the driving lane, or maybe we don't have the play there, but I think it happened outside of it. I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was having to deal with something else, so I did not have the replay going, but thumb is cued and ready to go.
So here is 33. He's going to send it up top to Jack Holcomb. And Holcomb loses that one. That's thrown off of Alta and will stay here with the T-Birds. So pretty good play there from number 2.
Yeah, open shot.
Oh my gosh. And then you get a contact foul. It's going to put.
Number 10, Boston Gray. That's his second.
It's going to be on Boston Gray, and it'll be 2 free throws here to number 1.
Shooting 2 shots will be Dean Ruger.
And the first is good. So you got the first, and on the second, he gets them both. Just watching Izzy Engel is always interesting. He's always very animated. And then I watch Coach Straman. He's also very animated, just in a different way. So send that ball up and on the drive, kind of takes it out. But I think that every time I watch both these coaches, especially if they're going against each other, the fall away does not go. He hit the floor and he could have got the rebound, but on the run, no. Gonna give him 2 shots. Did you get that by chance?
No, I did not. I thought it was a good call. I thought there was a little push there as he was going.
I tend to agree. I just want to see if Matt McKay was in the lane or not.
Yeah, I mean, generally I only do it if I feel like I'm not super replay happy.
Okay.
I'll get on it more.
Okay, just later. It's okay. Doesn't need to be right now. It could be.
I'll capture here. I'll replay this free throw. I'll have it just for you.
Rucker hit 2 of his free throws, so 2 for 2.
I've got him 6 for 6 from the line in the game. That's what I started off with. Like, he gets to the line, does such a great job, and I feel like a lot of his game comes off of that. And it's a great testament there, but.
And the 3 is good there from Dash Reiser. And that's going to make it a 7-point ball game, and he's just trying to tell us guys, okay, come on.
Yep.
Like, just join me here.
Alta's got to hit a couple of those shots.
Coach comes out and makes the little play call. Goes high-low into open shot. Open shot can't get the little one, and then actually is called for the foul on the rebound, and it's going to be a loose ball foul going with Alta.
Guess what I got?
What? Hey!
Look at that. I thought maybe that first shot kind of came around. It got a little earlier, but offensive foul called there.
Guessing the foul came because he had contact after not having the first one. That three is no good. Now the run out, taken back by the Hawks. Sends it out. The three on the way to two. And the 2-point field goal is good. 33-28. The lead for Timpview.
Alta battling. Nice job sticking around here.
Sends that one in. Open shot, can't get it. Still fighting for it. Got the board and the bucket.
And this is hard. I mean, if you're Alta, like, you can't teach height. I mean, what are you supposed to do here, right? Like, open shot, we've seen a couple times, his length inside.
Yeah, that's it.
He
got underneath him. And you can't even argue it.
Yeah.
Because in the end, it's like, hey, when you see the replay, it's like he got underneath him. And I don't know if there is a clear path in high school basketball or not. I'm going to guess there is. You got to give him ground to come down the way he shot it. I actually think it is true. The three is blocked. Not a bad idea there from Ace Reiser, but Dash Reiser, man, he got that taken away quickly.
This is probably the longest team in the state, speaking of Timpview.
The longest, I tell you what, they miss a lot of shots.
They have missed a lot today.
Hey, you know what's crazy?
Huh.
Orem lost earlier. So we're going to have to find out. I just can't believe they lost, man. It did not sit well.
Their only loss in the state comes to a team they beat by 10 in the regular season.
And they never had a chance to take the lead. I guess they did in the end.
They did. They had a couple chances, but they turned it over. And that's been what they hadn't done all year long. They've always figured out a way to close out games. And
when they had the shot at the end, the throw at the rim.
Well, they had Dastrup, right, on that drive.
On that too.
Had the travel.
I'm just thinking when he threw it up from the health.
Yeah.
And the kid was right there, and he had a chance.
Yeah, Sugatraga.
3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Does find, no, he does not get it off in time. Shot clock violation. The coach just kind of like, come on. Like, what are we doing? But no, that's just crazy. It's crazy to think that they went down and all the opportunities they had, and it's all stuff that kind of sits with us. And, man, it's crazy.
I mean, look, Dustin, you've got one of the iconic calls of, one of the Kings going down. Viewmont beating Lone Peak. Who had that on their bingo card? Nobody.
Absolutely unreal.
I mean, it's why you play the game, and it's why winning is so hard. Like, you want to pin these teams in. Oh, they're the best team. They win it.
Yep.
No. Well, you just never know.
Well, it's because you don't know, like, who the freaking matchup is that can beat them.
Well, this is where I'll win an argument that I was having up here at the table earlier today, and, we'll just... He wasn't paying attention. We'll get him after.
He was not paying attention. That was really, that was really good. Throws that one inside. Now back out to Dash as Reiser has to reset the offense. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Sends it out. Going to go on a drive. He sends it in the corner. The three on the way. It's off the mark.
Remember, Langford hit that three early in the ball game. That would have been a big one for Alta. Cut back down to 4.
And here's Rucker. And he's got to make a decision here at the end. Three seconds. Sorry, 10. Down the lane, can't get it. The rebound is there, and the putback as well. Man, the lead 37-18. We'll take it back. We'll be back in a little bit. Yeah, we'll take it. We're gone. 2:48 left in the third quarter. 37-28.
At
So welcome back into the Huntsman Center. Dusty and Dane with you. Been a fun day, an absolute blast. My last game for today.
Yeah, we still got 4 more here on the stream.
I didn't even think the fact that the girls all go in the morning tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll invert it for the semis. Girls will start ours off, and boys in the afternoon and evening.
There's foul on the putback. And that's on Palmer, and it'll be the second team foul on the T-Birds.
You think about the semis that we've had so far today. Highland, Brighton, Olympus. Right now, Timpview leading. Be curious how ready to go those teams are tomorrow. Right? Short turnaround.
Well, and they got to turn around. Wait, they're playing tomorrow?
Yeah. Tomorrow's Wednesday.
Oh, my gosh.
Semifinals.
I didn't even think the fact that we're not playing on Thursday. Did it even dawn on me?
Championships. Thursday, Friday.
Thank you. Send out for 3. Ruker can't get it. Rebound, sends it back out into Ruker. Now, he got to set all that up, huh?
Yep.
Three on the way, and it goes. Lincoln Holcomb. He got a couple threes today.
Yeah, Tolstrup shot it well. Holcomb shot well from the outside.
On the baseline, how about the take and finish there from Reiser? Sends it ahead. Nice lob inside. Man alive, is Callan Tolstrup come alive in this one?
Yeah, he's been eating all game long. Had himself a big afternoon.
Inside, and that one swatted away from... Lincoln Holcomb is hilarious.
All right, here we go. The response here is pretty good. There's a lot of basketball, but I think they're saying the body there, but
what?
Look at that. What?
I didn't know he was calling a foul on him. I didn't quite get it. I saw him do that. No.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty brutal.
Well, Lincoln thought so.
I mean, yeah, there's a technical. Like, what the hell are you doing? And, like, I just talked about how funny he is. But when it's not funny anymore.
Funny.
No, it's not. The reason why I was laughing is because I didn't know they actually called the foul on him.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, dude, like, what are you doing?
You know, that's one where I get you're frustrated. You think you made a great play. Official made the call, right? So you just got to sometimes just swallow and move on. And even the bench is like, dude, calm down. Like, you know, we're okay. He's going to have a chance to have a conversation here.
Well, luckily, Izzy's still talking with the officials.
Well, he'll have a chance.
And there's one. So there's one conversation. It's like, hey, are you going to listen? And they're kind of having a little chat with him, and he's got to go down and take it all from all of his buddies. Like, and watch his response to what it's like, what are you doing?
So here's the thing. 4 made free throws, and now they get the basketball.
Yeah, so
this could be a 7-point possession.
Like, amazingly, a 7-point possession, and you can have, like, a freak-out situation. All because you, who just hit a 3, then go over and now are the responsibility of 7 points. Dash Reiser hits.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
I thought Dash was putting that in. I really thought that was good.
I'm not going to lie. We said 7. Imagine an 8-point possession. That would have been unreal.
It'd been amazing. It'd been one of those ones like, hey, it is a 9-point possession. Okay, so he made the first. And look, Dash could have all 8 points. got the first two, now has one more. And he gets all three. So good job there by Dash Rider. Look at a 4-point ball game. Now does the crowd get a little more boisterous?
Alta is.
When they shift, I was saying it should be Alta. Send the ball to the corner to Naliai. Got the ball out on the edge. Now on the drive, send it back out. 8 seconds. 5 seconds. There's a steal. Langford tracks it down, gives it up, sends it back in the corner. No, the rebound still loose.
Oh.
They ran into each other. Langford had it and got the timeout. Holy cow.
Wow.
Dang, like what in the world just happened?
Yeah, it's kind of pinballing all over the place. Craziness.
So 30-second timeout. This is crazy because there's more time in the timeout than there is on the floor. Kind of funny.
Yeah.
But all interesting. But what did you just see that we thought we had a chance on?
Well, look, we talked about Jackson Langford and what he brings defensively, and I love that he's going for that steal, gets the extra possession there for Alta. I think on the offensive end, I appreciate the desire to kick out, set something up. But just, in my mind, pull that ball out, right? Like,
right.
Timpview's got guys back, kind of running into each other. Like, just take a breath, pull it out, reset, run something, get a good look here. I think Alta fortunate to still have it here, but they cut it one possession. This game was felt done 2 minutes ago.
It was over. Like it was
felt that
100% over. And then you already had the one possession. They had 8 points in the one possession.
Yeah.
I mean, just absolutely insane. They go to Hansen. Hansen, I don't know. I mean, that's the thing. I don't know what they were doing. I don't know what this kid was thinking, but he went and took it, and he got the 2-point foul.
I think Hansen's been really aggressive today. He's done a nice job, but you see that arm just coming down from Tolstrup. Got to stay vertical there. I know it's tempting. Stay vertical.
And the question is how good of a free throw shooter is Hansen as he knocks down the first. As Gray will come back on the floor. And the second is good as well. So 42-40. As they just got that ball in. And now near side. As Alta gets going with their little clap and a little bit of information. The three is blocked. Here's Hansen, 2 seconds, 1 second.
Oh. Different definition of the word runner. Almost.
I mean, what in the world is that? We go to the fourth quarter. Timpview 42, Alta 40. You're watching the 2025 5A state tournament.
With a TabSpend checking account, you earn big rewards. It's hard to not make a scene.
Cash your card.
Oh, my card's right here.
That's a big card.
You should see how much it's earned me. Sorry, Grandma. TabSpend isn't just another checking account. It's packed with benefits.
How do I get one?
Just scan this QR code or go to tabbank.com. It's all online and super easy to get started.
Welcome back into the John M. Huntsman Center. Dusty Litzer and Dane Stewart with you. Dane, that's been, I mean, here we go to the start of the fourth quarter. Did not expect it to be a 2-point ball game.
Feels like a different game. And one of those things where you just never know what may spur on a run. Alta's got one going now.
Nalai brings it near side. Dean Ruckert gets right to the rim and scores. I mean, if you know one thing he can do, it is get to the rim and score.
It's his first bucket since the opening quarter. And I mean, you see once he gets that edge, his length at the rim, nice finish.
With that ball to Dash Reiser. Reiser sends out. Gonna pull away, can't get it to go, and the rebound taken in by number 2. That is Will Openshaw. So 44-40. As Alta's gonna stand up top. We're gonna hold the ball real quick. We're gonna be just fine. And then the foul going to be charged here early on. So remember, you got 5 fouls in the quarter. It did not carry over from what happened last quarter. And it will not. The only thing that will carry over now is just the personal fouls and all that kind of stuff. So 44-40. They also got a new shot clock. And it's at 20 seconds. Go back inside. Can't get it. Rebound and put back up. No. Tipped back up. No. Back up again.
Man.
And then taken away by Hansen. And now he's fouled. Holy
we talk
cow.
about all the length of Timpview, and they can't get a finish at the rim. 3 tries. Won't go down.
Unreal. And one of them super clean.
Yeah.
And that was yeah, number 2. Open shot.
And they called Palmer, I think, there for his 4th.
They send it up top to Dash Reiser. Dash gonna pull, and it won't go. Rebound still loose, and the loose ball now gonna head the other way to Timpview. So 44-40 in favor of Timpview. And the question is, what do they do? The next question is, Dean Ruckert, what does he choose to do in the 4th quarter?
I think you continue to be patient with it.
15 seconds on the shot clock. Steps back to a 3, sends over to the 3, off the mark, got the rebound, and 1. How about that from Nalai? Got the board and then gets fouled, +1.
Yeah, Rucker sending it to the corner. It's an open look. That's a great job by Nalai. I had the positioning underneath. And we'll fly and get the putback.
So Rucker going to try to prove who's better. No, that's not true. So either way, I did not go the way I had it in my head.
That's all right.
So Gray up top to Hansen, now on the angle.
What answer does Alta have?
I think they have a bunch. As Gray knocks down a 3. Susie put that up. You knew that was going in. And Travis Orn going to take a full timeout.
Well, I really feel like Boston Gray has stepped into his role as a 3-point shooter the last couple weeks. Open look, nothing but net.
An absolute terrific shot. 5:09 left in this one, 47-43 in favor of Alta. So welcome back into the Huntsman Center. And it's Timpview with a 47-43 lead. But Dane, this has been a lot of fun watching this team. But oh man, you thought it'd have something called.
Yeah, Alta's done a nice job hanging around, battling back. Just need a couple more stops here.
coming off the screen. The three is good. How about that one from the 4-star Ruckert?
Boy, not your customary shot. Didn't really get a chance to square up, kind of spread feet, and he'll still rise up and hit it. Maybe his best shot of the day.
Gray comes off the screen, now steps back. Can't get that one to go, and the rebound taken by Goodfellow. Pardon me, Ruckert. My bad. So Dean Ruckert going to back things out. 7-point advantage. And if you're Izzy Engel, you're like, hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. We'll have it all squared away. Sends it over to Ford for 3. Oh, man. His first bucket of the day. The drive, can't get it. And the rebound, and now you start feeling it if you're Timpview.
It's only customary that a Thunderbird has a Ford on the floor.
That's pretty good. They've had to come back from that, right?
What?
They had to come back from that, right?
Yeah.
Travel. There we go. I don't know why he's complaining, because the dude, never mind.
He might have thought maybe there was contact leading to that.
Well, the funny, he was like, they were holding me. He's like, holding you where? Like, where you want to be held?
I just want to be held close.
The 3 won't go there for Gray. That's going to be out of basketball. And they can get mad at whatever stuff they want to get mad at, but you just take a breath.
It's a new Dusty, that's true. I said, just breathe. It's fine.
It'll all work out.
It's a 10-point game. We're all right.
Just trust me. Especially when you go through cancer treatments. I mean, this is one of those things. It's all going to work itself out.
Trust me, there are worse things than losing the possession out on the baseline.
Like a million. So, going to hand that ball. That ball is going to go the other way. Boston Gray totally pulled his hand back on that one where he could have tried to grab something.
I don't know if he thought maybe it was deflect. I don't know. That was, kind of a weird play.
Just watching Colin Tolstrip. And like, yeah, he's coming. He's like, oh, not me. Not my bad. He's like trying to figure out what he's going. As Ruckert sends that ball to Naliai. And Naliai gives it back. So here comes Papke. Hands it back. Dash riser. Misses on the 3. The rebound to Hansen. Dash goes in and out. And the 3 is good by Ruckert. Big time 3. Man, that was fun.
Yeah, Papke. And that's a heck of a job by Riser. Driving in, kicking out. And Papke able to hit a big 3. Alta not done yet.
2:26 left in this one. Well, I guess we're going to be right back, right? 30-second timeout?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. We're staying right here.
Okay.
So, I mean, just an interesting thing to think of when we watch this game, that it's a 30-second timeout, and you got a lot of things you have to get done. First of all, if you're Alta, you've got to start finding ways to get shots.
You do. You got to get a couple stops. They just have the 2-team fouls, so they can be quite aggressive here. And they played a lot of zone in this second half. I would expect them to maybe step up into some pressure. Haven't been real effective with that pressure yet. Timmy's been able to do a pretty good job on it, but you've got to find a way to get some stops and get some extra possessions. And that's where it's got to start.
Yeah, I mean, that all comes back. I mean, it's a 7-point ball game. Got to figure out what's going to go on here in the last 7 seconds. Okay, they're going to take it to another timeout. So we'll take it as well. You're watching the 2025 5A state the Huntsman Center as Dusty Litster and Dane Stewart with you. There was another timeout taken. That's why we sent it back out, if you don't remember. But, Dane, this is really interesting to see Timpview and Alta and how they're going to handle the next little bit.
Yeah, see, there's the trap. Timpview has done a good job on that. Handled it with relative ease today.
You got to be smart with what you're going to do.
Yeah, no 5-second count when the ball's being dribbled. Well, that's a change for this year, so.
I would say I thought it's all the same, right? But I guess it's not. That was something that was brought in this year.
Yep, new this year.
Oh, man. It's nice and easy. So up top with Dean Ruckert. Fires to Naliai. Naliai has that one knocked out of bounds by Matt McKay, so 7 seconds. So they just got that one in.
Shot clock taken down.
3 seconds, 2 seconds. One fires it up. Can't get it, and the rebound into the hands of Reiser.
So there's stop number one.
Reiser on the drive. Yeah, he kind of set that one up for number 5 to come get it.
Oh, they call a foul.
I'm really surprised that was what they decided to do, because Dean Ruckert is not a guy that fouls a whole lot. Right, he can get some every depending on the game, but man, live that was interesting.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I got called for a charge.
Although Dusty, watch where his feet are. You're not going to like this one.
Is that out?
No, that heel's on the line. That heel is on the line, Dusty.
You know what could have been? Here out. And a traveling violation. So give the ball back to Alta in a 7-point ball game.
I tell you, even if Timpview wins this one, it looks like they will, but still time to be played. There's some stuff to clean up.
Oh, man. All right. Like a ton of stuff to get cleaned up.
Yep. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of stuff when they watch this film.
The question I just keep thinking is, are you going to watch it? There's the 3 from Gray, short, and the rebound to Ruckert.
Would you not?
I was just saying, like, I don't know. I'm not in the middle of the tournament.
I mean, the game's tomorrow. Yeah, that's. I bet you coaches watch it.
The coaches definitely watch it.
Yeah.
1,000,000%.
You don't think the players will go have a little watch party tonight?
I don't think so. I don't think that the coaches are like, yeah, let's get them to watch it too.
I'm really disappointed.
I just need them to kind of get over it and just get ready to do the next one.
Hey, guys, why don't we come have a barbecue? We'll watch a little basketball.
We'll go over this.
It's supposed to be like 46 degrees tonight. I mean, it's beautiful spring weather.
Yeah, absolutely. The free throw is off the mark. He does have one more. Mason Ford. This kid had the huge 3 at the beginning of the 4th quarter. But this is a kid. I'm sorry, I'm not even talking about him. I just want to talk about Alta. Alta played an outstanding ball game today.
They did.
Outstanding ball game.
I mean, they kept hanging around, right? Every time the game kind of got away a little bit, they found a way to claw back. It's 42-40. I mean, and Timpview's done a nice job pulling away, but Alta really did keep it close despite being undermanned.
And the three is good from Hansen.
Hansen has had probably the best game I've seen him play. I know he's had, good games this year, but boy, he's made some timely shots for Alta, including that three.
Timeout on the floor. We'll be right back. You're watching Timpview leading 54-49. And welcome back in. Dusty Lister and Dane Stewart with a 5-point lead for Timpview with just under 40 seconds left. They got to get another turnover.
Yeah, they do. They have to spend all their team fouls, so any foul here, and Timpview will be shooting free throws. You don't want that to be Dean. That's where they're looking. What else do you do?
On an inbound like that, like what is he supposed to do? Like you gotta foul him because you can't just go get that ball. Unless it was totally thrown off, then that's a totally different deal. But, yeah.
I've got Dean for 6 for 6 at the line today.
Does knock down the first of two.
Replacing McKay.
It is so funny to hear coaches. That shot does fall. It's back up the floor, down 7. Nice drive, and whoa, man, it won't go. Yeah, an offensive foul on.
No, they count it.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, I say they knocked that off the rim.
Field goal is good to number 10, Boston Gray.
Guess where this is going?
Oh yeah, it's going to.
To Dean.
It's going to Dean. Because he's going to come around right here. 13 knows that that's what he's given up. So a 5-point ball game as Dean Ruckert will go back to the free throw line to attempt to make it a 7-point ball game. Nothing else, they're going to be up 5 depending on what happens. So who's coming to you for the girls' games?
We got some good ones.
Yeah.
We've got Coach Holly Averett from Springville is going to join us. We've got Coach Whitney Hunsaker from Olympus going to come on. And then Coach Sharon Mason as well.
Oh, that's a good one.
Good lineup.
So went 2 of 2. And that's just going to help the numbers he already has. 58-51. Hansen blocked away by Dean Ruckert. And now the foul to Boston Gray. And we're just going to ice it away at the free throw line. But a absolutely terrific game from Alta. I mean, 58-51. You're not just going to hand this over. It's been a lot of fun to watch this one, but I don't know that I don't know that Travis Horn's going to keep fouling, right?
No, I don't think so.
The free throw is good. So Cole Lemon comes back in. And now he's going to get everything he's got to do.
Yeah, senior's coming on here.
So Boston Gray is a senior. Oh, he's a.
Actually, now I'm wondering. I know McKay is.
As the free throw is good. Yeah, he is a senior. So Gray lets that one up, and it's short. He gets the rebound, floats it back up. No. And gives the foul to Dean Ruckert. So it will be a foul here to Gray. Little surprised he hasn't been pulled yet.
There you go.
So the 5 will be replaced after the free throws, and Dean misses his first free throw of the day. So now coming out are seniors. Into the ball game comes a bunch of underclassmen. But a interesting night for Alta. Wish nothing but the best for these young men, and they're going to all get ready for Friday. Right? As on the push comes Wednesday. The 3 is off the mark, and there's the end of it. As Alta, man, they gave him a game, but it is all Timpview in this one. 61-51 as a big win for Timpview.
Yeah, I thought they were the better team today. Had multiple opportunities to blow this one open. Alta always responded. Got to love the effort that Coach Orange group had. But in the end, the length and versatility of Timpview too much.
Just an interesting game. But an outstanding presence on our stream and everything else we have going on. Again, our final score, Timpview 61, Alta 51. And just an absolute blast. For Vince Francis, Austin Bigelow, and Dane Stewart, I'm Dusty Lister. Thanks for joining us. Have an absolute blast as you're watching the 2025 5A State Tournament.